See, the reason the death on the cross is so significant is because in the days of the disciples, the Roman world considered the cross to be the most horrific and the most gruesome way to punish the most vile of criminals. Not anybody was hung on the cross. The people who hung on the cross were the worst of the worst. They were people who were probably mass murderers, people who had incited rebellion against the Roman government and brought about great destruction or problem. They were not just nice people. They were not just people who somehow made one mistake one day where they stole a piece of bread and somehow found themselves at the cross. No, the people who were marked to die on the cross were the most hardened of all criminals. And the cross was always seen as a curse. Even in the book of Deuteronomy, God says this. He says, "Cursed is the man who hangs on a tree." So everyone understood that to hang on a cross was a curse. And the cross was always seen as a symbol of death. It was seen as a symbol of curse upon someone, the finality of the judgment being passed upon a person. But on that Sunday morning, something happened. Something that changed the meaning of the cross for all mankind. Till that day when Jesus died on the cross, everyone saw the cross as the most cruel of all cruel deaths. But after Jesus hung on the cross, he changed the meaning of the cross to something that gives life, to something that gives hope, to something that you and I today, when we think about the cross, we don't think about it as a curse. We don't think about it as despair. We receive hope from the cross. We receive life from the cross. And this is what Jesus did, and he still does today. To anyone who comes to Jesus, he's able to change the meaning of their life. He's able to change their situation in their life. Meaning, if you brought your life that is filled with failures and hopelessness, he's able to touch and turn failure into victory, curse into blessing, death into life, hopelessness into hope. And Jesus did this, and he still does it today, that anyone who comes to Christ can receive a divine exchange of blessing for curse.